I heard, yes, I heard that when they went to test Jose Aldo, they called the cops on them, and the
Yeah.
cops went and got the sample back, Jose Aldo's sample back. This is when he was fighting McGregor.
What do you think in general about, because the way USADA, they kind of outsource who randomly tests in certain countries because it's not like they can physically be present, especially nowadays with everything going on. It's very difficult to be physically present in a lot of these different countries, not just domestically in the States. Do you think there's a lot more leniency for guys who are Brazilian or guys who are?
I heard, I heard, yes, I heard that when they went to test Jose Aldo, they called the cops on them, and the
Yeah.
cops went and got the sample back, Jose Aldo's sample back. This is when he was fighting McGregor.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, we're gonna test them. You have no jurisdiction here. You don't have a visa to work here in Brazil. And this is what I heard. This is what I understood. So, and you can tell they're fans of the fighters. And Brazilians, like, I love Brazilians, but they're ultra loyal. Like, if
Yeah.
you're Brazilian, you're loyal to Brazilians. Like, they're super ultra loyal. It's a good in one way. It's not so good in this particular instance. Okay, but I do believe, yeah, it will be tougher to test them. Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like one of the things that's rough because it's like there's only so many resources for USADA to, aggressively go after people. They can only deploy so much high sensitivity testing to
Hmm.
begin with. And then above and beyond that, it's not like they can physically be present worldwide randomly all the time with ease, not get like flagged when they, go through the airport or something and alert the fighter, all this stuff that could go on behind the scenes. Like even McGregor said, some like random Irish company was like coming to test him on behalf of USADA,
Hmm.
but it's like it's Irish people testing him. So it's like
Hmm.
obviously there
They're
could be,
fans.
yeah, there could be some, behind the scenes fuckery
Absolutely.
going on.
Listen, there's always listen. Lance Armstrong, he popped, right.
Yeah.
Most tested cyclist Armstrong, he got popped, and he was like the most tested guy on the face of the earth. There's always, whenever there's money, power, fame, there could be corruption. So it's a tough thing to be certain either way. Sometimes you can you can get away with it. And sometimes you can get a guy who was innocent, and maybe he just had a tainted supplement or a meat or something. It could be. It's not logically impossible. So
Mhm.
then you gotta look at other factors, and I think you gotta be um, extra careful with those athletes if they flag and there is a possible, because there's also like tainted supplements. For me, like, you might know that supplements already tainted. Like, a lot of these supplements are fronts for guys who are selling drugs.